the Pimp Your Mat Strengthener. So I was asked for things that would strengthen the knee. If you've got some pain there, you can look at some of my other stretches. You always want to stretch first to try to relieve anything that's pulling on a joint, and then strengthen so that it strengthens in a better place, and then takes out the pain portion of it. But these don't have to be pain related. So strength is good no matter what. This is also a great quad and leg shaper. It's in a chair. I have a variation that's up against a wall. So again, different levels of things, or if you're at work and you're stuck and you're feeling like you can't get enough workout time in, these are little sneaky things you can do seated, okay? So if you have a rolling chair, it's a little more challenging. Again, the goal is not to fall out of your chair or to shoot it across the room. Just be aware of different chairs will affect how you need to balance yourself. But no matter what, you don't want to be leaning back, okay? You do want to move yourself more towards the front to where you can get your feet equally grounded on the floor. Your spine is trying to get as long as possible, okay? So in this position, you want length. So a lot of us just get stuck here because of computers, okay? So you have to actively roll your shoulders down and back, squeeze your shoulder blades, lift and squeeze that belly button up underneath the ribs, okay? So this variation is just a leg extension basically, but you're going to lift one leg as high as you can, then you're going to put your hand on it to give it a little bit of resistance. So you're pushing your hand into your thigh and your thigh into your hand. Then you're going to extend this leg to where that hand is, okay? And then you're going to bend it with control and lower it down. It doesn't need to be high, it doesn't have to be a circus trick. But what I don't want to have happen is that you lift as high as you can, okay? And that when you extend the leg, it goes away, it lowers down. That's different and not as good, okay? So I'm gonna show you in the front view. Spine's really long, both feet are equally planted on the floor. You're gonna lift one leg as high as your leg will go, then push your hand into it, okay? So there's some resistance there already. You can point your toe and extend, you don't have to, and keep it, and then lower it down. And you can alternate sides, okay? So you're going to lift as high as you can. You're going to put your hand on your thigh. You're going to press leg to hand and hand to leg. And then you could flex the foot and extend. When you flex, it's going to engage more of your hip. Okay? And then you're going to bend it and lower it down other side. You're going to lift it as high as it'll go. You're going to push your hand into your leg. Flex the foot this time, just give it a try. And then extend. Use your breath. My core is totally engaged the entire time. Okay, so the things that you don't want to have happen, and it happens a little, you just want to minimize it, is that you want to lift, okay, keep your core nice and tight, press so that you keep the leg level with the hand, extend so everything's still connected, then bend and lower down. There's going to be a little shift, but don't let it sag in the back, okay, so lift the leg, press the hand, extend through that leg as straight as it'll go. Yours may not get to straight, and that's fine. It doesn't have to, okay? But you want to be pushing and reaching and striving to get it towards straight. One more time on each side. Inhale to lift the leg. Exhale to put your hand on it and press and extend. You're pressing the air out of your body and keeping really tall, very regal, a little ballet-like, crown of the head to the ceiling, okay? Last one. Lift the leg. Press in. Try to keep tall in the spine. You get that leg as straight as it'll go, then bend it back and lower it down. Okay? So those are single leg extensions seated, so that you could do them anywhere, anytime. If you're stuck at an airport, you know, whatever. It'll strengthen your quads, which is fabulous. It will give you some good strengtheners in the hip, which is cool. And if you've got knee issues, it will help strengthen these muscles to keep weight from dumping into the knee. So people ask me for knee strengtheners. The knee's a joint, can't really strengthen the knee. What you do is you work all the things around it. So you'd stretch them first, all the foam rolling stuff that I showed, so the quads and the IT bands, maybe those crossover stretches, either the seated or the standing, and then you move to an extension, either seated or there's a standing one also on the YouTube channel. So thanks again. This is a Pimp Your Mat Strengthener.